All right. So interesting thing here on how people perceive your ads. So years ago, we used to run our ads as digital traffic ace. And then as I personally became known more as the brand, people associated me with our products and services. I changed the page name to my name, right? So people would see it and recognize, oh, yeah, I know this guy. And then recently, we created a second page to be strictly digital traffic ace. So now we have sort of the authority figure page, I guess, for lack of a better term, which is me for the brand, like the face of the brand. And then we have the actual company page. And one thing I've noticed, and I've actually noticed this with a couple other companies that I've seen running ads, I'm not going to throw out their names, is that it seems that people perceive brand ads, right, like digital traffic ace, differently than they perceive the name of the brand ads, like Jeremy Salem, right? And in the sense of, it's almost like when you run it as the name, people get that. Now, there are definitely people who like that, right? They like knowing and following the person behind the brand. So there is benefit to doing that. But there's also the people that no matter what, even if they've never heard of an organization, when they see somebody's name, they instantly get that quote unquote guru feeling in their mind. And they have like a negative initial feeling towards the ad, right? Because they're like, oh, another guru or another public figure, right? And I've noticed that in the comments of the ads with my name, that it's perceived that way many times. There'll be comments about that. Whereas, now granted, I've been running from my name for years, so it's not a really fair comparison, but it seems like from the brand ads, you get less of that because people see, oh, organization, right? Oh, this is a service provider or whatnot, or they sell products and services. And they're less likely to kind of get that feeling of, oh, let me comment on this guru, right? So again, I know it's going to vary by the person. And there's something to be said, right? Like I said, from doing both, because I do think both attract different types of people and both may actually repel different types of people. But it's definitely something I've noticed. And I think that it's worth exploring how you when you do your ads, is how people perceive them, right? And that could be from the name, just as something as simple as the name of the page, to the wording, to the imagery, and anything like that. But if you start noticing certain comments in your ads, depending on what you're doing or what you're selling, it may be something worth exploring. Maybe you do something that's a bit more generic or something that's more brand oriented versus authority figure oriented, or maybe you go the opposite route. But anyways, I thought it was interesting. I wanted to share it in an episode because I think it's just fascinating to me how the name of a page can drastically affect how people perceive your ads.